Hello guys, today I want to show you how you can deploy the containers that we need for our media server, how you can create them on a QNAP-NAS. So basically you need to install the container station, which you can download in the App Center. You can just load it up and search for container station under all apps, install it, and then you will have the app here. Then basically you can start it. So I have the containers already done and you will see nothing here under containers. Now, as you can see here in the image tab, I basically only use templates from linuxserver and you can check the URL fleet.linuxserver.io. They have a lot of these templates which you can just use and they are free. Now I'll show you how to create such containers. So basically I just copy this. I will put the templates in the image in the description, so you can just copy and paste it. So first of all, you click on create, you click image version is Docker Hub, you just paste it here. Next, it will search for the information, download it. Now here you can choose a name for the container. Restart policy, you can leave it on default. What is really important is that you change the ports, so we will go through that now. Here you can say which port should your NAS listen to access the container later. I have already, if I close that, I have already a Radarr open. As you can see here, I have port 9400 that gets netted to like 7878. So I can basically access the NAS on this port that I have set here, and they will get translated to the internal like port of the VM. I would change. You should always change it like you always have to set it here, because if you don't set something, it will dynamically address the port, and it will always be a different port if you like restart the VM. And this is not good if you want to like use overseerr, which connects to the to like Radarr and Sonarr. So you have to have the same ports all the time. Like for example, let's just do like 9500. Then what also is very important, network is okay here. We have configured this. What is really important is on storage. You have to bind mount host path, which lets you select direct storage from your NAS. Everything is in public on my folder, so you have to like add this, otherwise you can't integrate like directly to Plex. So here are my series and my films. You can just apply here. Then you have to set a path, and I always like to use the host name of my like VM host, if you, or container host. So basically I say srfile nas01 / public. Now if I'm in the container configuring it, I will also always have this path, so I know it's on my local machine and not in the container itself. I click apply, and that's okay. We click next. You can check the configurations. You have to do a static port here, and also like bind the here, bind this or map this, so it's always available in your container. You just click finish. Or basically you can just do that for every other container you we will need. So basically you do it for Radarr, you do it for sabnzbd, this is like the download client, and you do it for Sonarr. And if you want to have overseerr, you can also do it for overseerr. As you can see here, I have always different ports, so just ensure that you only use each port once, and not like, don't use 8080 that we use to access the NAS. Always use something different. You can use my ports, you can choose one of your own. Doesn't really matter, just don't use like known ports. Don't use 8080, don't use 80, don't use 443, like just use mine. This would be the most easy thing to do. Now, as you can see, deployed now. I just copy this port and type, and we will get to the login page of our container, which you can just fill out per default. I use like a login page, my name, and then some password you can reminder. It doesn't really have to be strong, just something that you can remember, because it's intern, right? So it's not that important that you have a really hard password. So now we have Radarr ready. You can now deploy the other like the same way I did it. You have to mount the paths again, and you can use like this images that are already done. So you just have to like configure the network settings and mount the volumes that you wanna have for the Plex, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I check them regularly and try to answer anything I can.